Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and apparently there's just something that I don't fundamentally understand about Aki's kit. Because whenever I read it, I'm like, okay, that's on hit and maybe skill damage. But that's not what has been working. Actually, I want to change something real quick. So that's not what we're going to build. We're just going to build full tank. The only thing I can think of that might have been wrong with my previous analysis of... let me get rid of glow stick, actually. Yeah, okay. The only thing that I can think of that might be wrong with my previous analysis is that actually what the case is that because you want to stack debuffs on enemies, what you actually want to do is just kind of keep the enemies on the field as long as possible. And to do that, what you do is you build tank. So that's what we're doing. We're building tank. And I'm going to run probably the dash because we are running breastplate, so invulnerability is nice. We are going to run the extra health as well. Because I don't think her base health is high enough that pufferfish would get her more health. I don't know though. We're going to hold bandage, take Pimon. Perfect. Start. I don't know why I'm aiming. I don't need to. They immediately get an attack up stamp, so that's good. Ike, Pimon, and Enchanted Bucket. Also very good. Our luck has been incredible so far. Like, you really couldn't have asked for better at this point. Our capstone here is Plushie, which is something that we don't tend to use. But it will come in handy here. Just not enough to be more handy than everything else we can build. That is tank, you know. Bucket. You want the bucket. Yeah, it's weird. Theoretically, that last build that I did, the one, I don't remember exactly what it was now, actually. But the last build, the build that I did last episode, maybe that could have worked if I went for Eldritch Cooking as one of my first collabs. But it's even then, it feels like it wouldn't be a slam dunk kind of build, you know? Body pillow, yes. We want, might as well max bandage. Yeah. So all we have now is we're just gonna build tank. Because that honestly just seems to work for everyone. I have yet to find a character that this build does not work for. With the exception of, usually I don't run Plushie, but... Alright. Dash through. Just take out as many as we can before we dash through. We want those headphones, but we will take Uber Sheep first. On account of it being our super collab item. Honestly, headphones is probably more useful at the moment, but I see my super collab item and I'm like, I want it, you know? Plus, you know, an extra burger every now and then, it ain't so bad. Okay. Good. There is a chance with this build that we just won't have enough damage. And in that case, I don't know what to do. Because I guess it would have I don't know how you would solve the problem there. It's weird. Let me read her skill more carefully. Targets have a 35% chance to gain a debuff, which can be attack, defense, or speed. See, but the attack debuff, I could imagine that being good for a tank. Because, hey, that means you can tank more hits. If they're, dealing less damage with each hit. That's kind of the whole point of being a tank. But also there's the defense debuff, which does more for more offensive builds. And then the speed debuff, which is generally good. It's strange. It's strange. I don't quite understand this character. And I think at this point I have no choice but to admit that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to find some Aki mains and be like, what the hell? What the hell am I supposed to build on this? The alien? She's an alien, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Whee! Dash into a little bit just to get a little extra damage. Yeah, see, now we're hitting the swarm of bats here. And we don't have the boss dead yet. Usually the boss is dead by now. I mean, there is also an argument that Aki might just be the highest skill cap character in the game and I'm just not good enough. That's also possible. I know a lot of the times when I stop to use belly dancing, I underestimate how long it takes for the hit to actually go off. So that could be part of the problem. I mean, it's definitely part of the problem, but it could be potentially even the whole problem. Yeah, I don't know. It could just be a skill issue, but I don't know. And it could be that I was building wrong and it's a skill issue. But yeah, right now our damage is feeling pretty low. So, like, yeah, we're not dying, but we're also not killing anyone at record speeds. Give me breastplate. Okay. Could also be that I'm doing an oopsie by using belly dancing, like triggering it so often, because it used to be the way I used to play this character is I would just keep belly dancing until like the end of the round, and then I'd have like 1,000 stacks and it'd be like, oh, big damage, and it'd be great. But I don't know, maybe there's probably a breakpoint somewhere for her that's like, okay, this is when it's almost always going to be best to stop and use it, right? Right now, what I do is whenever there's a boss or something, I try to get, like, as long as there isn't a boss on the field, I try to store it up. Or a healer, for that matter. But I don't know, that could be the wrong move. Just, I don't know. Could also be that Aki's just underpowered. That's possible as well. What? I don't know, man. It's so confusing. It's so confusing because I honestly don't think I've had as much trouble with any character in this game as I've had with Aki. And I hate to, I mean, it probably is true, but I hate to assume that the game is imbalanced. So I would like to think that all the characters are roughly as strong as each other. But who knows? Who knows? Also, I don't know if I got any of those ducks with my belly dancing. I don't have beetle this time, so I'm not getting nearly as much damage out of it. Which would lend credence to the idea that I should just be saving it. Oh, and I used it that time because I also want to use it on the mobs, the timed mobs. Okay, right. Oops. There we go. Maybe knockback is the answer. But like, then again, there's only one item, well, 2 items that give you knockback. But maybe it's like knockback and slow. Maybe you need headphones, a nightly milk, and I guess what's it called? The Frozen Seed, that's what it is. That collab. It is worth noting, while I am feeling a little underpowered at the moment, like a little low on damage, we haven't really been working on our weapons at all, so that could be part of it. We're almost done with our items though, so and our items are not damage items aside from Pimon. And breastplate, I guess, technically. Okay, there we go. Okay, items are all maxed now, though. There's a healer. Wasn't enough to kill him. Like awakened, there we go. That's gonna help a little. Do you need my spider cooking, though? Yeah, okay. I did want Frozen Sea for the second collab, because that is arguably the best collab for Rocky. Because of those guaranteed slows. Marking stamp. That could also be very useful, considering we don't have a lot of directional damage. That could help us with bosses. Still don't think it's optimal, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, healer's down. That's nice. Okay, let's... No, that wasn't enough? Okay, I was hoping that would be enough to take out the boss. Actually, let me look at the math on belly dancing. 1 stack of belly dance per second. Stops moving unless the burst does 40% damage per stack. Okay. So it is strictly damage per stack. There is no base damage. Got it. Because if there was base damage, then arguably the most efficient way to use it would be to just stand still. Ignoring the whole negation of fan debuffs that it gives you when you're not standing still. Alright. I mean, her health is looking alright at least. So, you know, whoop, that's not good. Running into the wall. We haven't gotten low like we were at this point with the other builds, so we're okay, I guess. Ow. Okay, ow. I don't know why, but I just don't feel as free to move in any given direction with Aki, you know? It feels like I get stuck a lot more with her. It's part of it. I don't know why. Does she have like a bigger hitbox or something? Like bigger collision? I wouldn't think so. definitely a few other characters I would think of that would more likely have that sort of thing. I don't feel like Aki's particularly a giant among the cast, so. I feel like these two are gonna take forever to kill. What's that over there? Ow, I got hit by falling rocks. This is an amp. We'll use it. Right. Now we're doing this. At least we can kind of take hits now. Oh, hey, our health actually dropped. It's been a while since that happened. Oh, I was gonna ask what's stunning, but actually, what is stunning? Water doesn't stun until it's maxed out, and it's clearly not maxed out yet. What was stunning? Spider Chama there. Not sure. We don't have the stun or the pacifist stamp. I know that. I'm gonna take this. Flaming water. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that the body pillow was about to refresh, but it didn't. But now it did, I guess. Okay, yeah, dealing with this while still dealing with Spider Chama. There she goes. Okay, alright. We're looking okay now. It does still feel like, even though we're working on our weapons now, it does still feel like we have a little less damage, but it also feels like we have a lot more durability, so. Alright, I heard the golden anvil drop, but it dropped in the wrong direction, unfortunately. Book is what we're looking for. Enchanted book. There it is. Not that we have a lot of crit chance, so that crit damage buff isn't that big, but we'll take it. Better than nothing. Okay. The other thing about this build that is arguably better than what we were doing before is we don't have to build any non-melee weapons, except at the very end of the build, which we might not even get to. Okay. What? Well, okay, like, outside of the collabs with melee weapons, I mean. Like, obviously we have book now to go with water, but in the previous builds, neither Idle Song nor Glow Stick is melee, so that's what I meant. Okay, well, I want that stamp that's over there, though. I'm gonna go for it. Solo stamp actually isn't that amazing for us right now, but I'll take it. Yeah, honestly, that might even just be the trick. Just to have the tankiness so that you can just stand still and when you need to use belly dancing. That might actually just be the trick. Or it could just be that this build is always better. Almost starting to feel like it. Is the healer dead yet? No, yeah? Oh, well, it actually died pretty quickly. I guess it wasn't one of the big healers, so. If it wasn't dead, I was gonna use my belly dancing. Like that. I managed to save it for the boss. Alright. There we go. Marks on the boss, which is good for us. I think that's a good enough excuse as any to use our belly dancing. Yeah, the fact that the damage on belly dancing scales purely with the number of stacks and doesn't have any sort of base damage means that regardless of whether you save it up or not, it doesn't really make a difference in the damage efficiency. It's just a matter of when you want to use it. Not accounting for breakpoints, of course. Because why would we do that? Wait a minute. I was about to grab that. First of all, let me get rid of the CEO's tiers. Do I want the plug type Osakoko? Sure. It's probably fine. I wanted to grab this first before I grab the box. But now we can grab the box. There we go. Okie dokie. Yeah, it might be that you can run damage on Aki, but you just have to guarantee that you get the Frozen Sea and Eldritch Horror. That might actually be the case. I don't know. I probably have to test that, and maybe we will test it in Stage 4 hard, but it could also just be that Idle Live is just not a good super collab for her for whatever reason. Even though I would argue that it's just generally good on all characters. But then again, so is Genghis Khan, I would argue. But especially good on tank characters. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I still don't know if the explosions from Bomb Stamp potentially apply on hits, so one moment. Just gonna whoop. There we go. Oh, and I have my special as well. Use that. Okay. I guess if I'm gonna try another build, but the next build would be the milk plus headphones build, which is a odd one. Knockback build, essentially. And then probably run the rest of it on hit. Just to see if that works, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, boss down. Hey, grab that plushie. Now we tanky. Fully tanky, I should say. We were tanky the whole time. This is not a great place to be currently, but I got my dash back, so we're okay. I will take the anvil. And we'll use it on plushie. Cool. And we'll finish off plushie, and then we're gonna end up rolling for Enchanted sausage. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. These last few runs. So, I mean, like, we did Matsuri not too long ago too, and that was a beast of a different caliber. Sausage. Enchanted sausage. Enchanted sausage. Beautiful. We even have one reroll left. Lovely. Not that I feel like we're gonna need it at this point. We're at 18 minutes, so last of the mini bosses. Okay. Okay, alrighty. You know what? I haven't used belly dancing on this boss, have I? Okay. Didn't finish it, but that's fine. Sausage, we take. We take another level in sausage. And the reason I feel like the knockback build could work is just because the fact that so many of the melee weapons have knockback on them, to me, is promising. And knockback scales really well with on hit. Because, you know, the more you hit them, the more you knock them back. More frequently, I should say. Okay, buddy. You need to die before everyone else spawns, please. Preferably in the next second. Nope. We don't get that box. Damn. Yeah, okay, we definitely have less damage than with the other builds. Because the on-hit builds definitely would have taken that guy out. I don't like this. I used my dash too early. I have to run through them. But I have health because I'm tanky. It's a bad spot to be in now. Leave me alone. Okay, moment of truth. Man, does Kiara always start all the way up there? Also really hard to find a time to use belly dancing against these guys. There it goes. Okay. Sausage maxed. We can get another collab. Oh, there's a golden anvil, but Ina's right on top of it. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We got it. Lightning wiener acquired. Come on now. Don't really have a lot of directional damage here, so best we can do to target Kiara is to just kind of stay nearby, which also exposes us to all of her damage. Oh, one down. Looks like it was Callie. What? Okay. Bomb is not the thing I wanted enchanted. And now I have nothing enchanted. Cool. I'm gonna take dagger. Oh, Kiara's down. Good. Okay. Should be... Oh, there's another one down. Alright. Should pretty much be easy street from here. We're snowballing now, so. It's looking like this build works. And I unfortunately cannot tell you exactly why. Or why it works better than the other builds. Maybe it's just generally better. Maybe Aki really does want all that tankiness despite not having any sort of tank scaling in her kit, aside from maybe just wanting to be around enemies longer. I don't know. But yeah, there it is. Just seems like this is a better build. All right, so just checking who's next on the list. That one should be easier. But if we're doing her, it's gonna have to be next time. Because as for this episode, that's a wrap. Spilled tank on everyone.